I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do my exhaust for the low. And so basically I bought the Mustang and it has no exhaust at all. It's got just long tube headers that come down, and from the long tubes it goes straight into a resonator. So I mean, it's basically nothing to it. It's lightweight. It is stainless, so I really don't have the setup to drill it, so I'm not going to drill it. I'm going to show you guys what I did. It's basically just using steel wool. It's got to be stainless steel wool, from my understanding. Steel wool and the fine stuff will catch on fire. The stainless is what you need. So other than that, you want to go with like ceramic packing. But the first video, I did the walk around while it was idling, and that was basically a cold start. I was literally like 5 blocks from my house, and it's pretty loud, as you can imagine. So yeah, we go ahead and get to work. So this is what I got. So I have resonators here. 8 mil, nope. 10. So what I'm going to do, I bought these originally because I was going to basically couple this and reduce it, but these are not going to work, so I'm going to return those. And I'll pull the tip off quick. I did this on my CBR sport bike 600, and it worked actually pretty good. So let me yank the tips off real quick. Out of here. The other one is not on the muffler or on the resonator. It must have got lost when he was driving it. I'll probably keep this tip for something. I mean, my plan was to run single exit because I don't have a whole lot of room under the vehicle. So I'll hold on to this nice little piece. 3-inch. Okay, so let's give her a quick wipe off. And all I'm going to do is do this tedious task. I'm using these from Walmart. They're $2.48. So the bike I had a couple years ago, the F4i, when I bought it, it had basically MotoGP straight pipe. So I packed these in, and yeah, it actually quieted it down and held up. So either way. So first thing, I already pre-cut a few of these. So I cut out of basically chicken wire like this. I've had this for a few years just laying around. I basically cut 4 pieces total for the 2 resonators, and that is yeah. So I cut one like this and one like this, and they're roughly 3x3s, right? Just enough to go over and cover, right? So the smaller one I'm going to put on the inside, like kind of cradle it like this, and that's going to hold it this way. And then I will pull these out and check once I put some miles on it and make sure that these are holding up on the inside. Otherwise, I'll have to drill it out and just put some screws like this, and that'll actually just hold these in from blowing out or getting sucked in, right? You don't want this to get sucked in under deceleration. So right off the rip, we'll do the outside because it's quick. I'm using 3.5 inch. Actually, I think I used 4 inch. I probably used 3.5 inch. So this is a 3.5. Yeah. 2 3/4 to 3.5. Okay. I'm running 3 inch, and off the headers is 3.5. So either way, no big deal. First thing, this I'm going to go ahead and just take it like this, and I'm basically just taking it. I got to fold it over. Okay, I haven't seen a video really of anybody doing this. Just something I pretty much, I'm sure somebody's done it. Whoops! Don't drop a 3-pound hammer on the thing there. I'm basically just going to go and just tap it down quick and knock the bowl off the over. Now, these are 8 mil, so we'll switch over to 8 mil quick. Drop to 10. This. Don't gotta be perfect. Just want to get it down and try and get it even. Snuggle up. Pretty much good. And then what I do is I just top around the edges quick just to knock everything else down. So it is coned around it. That way it's not nicking me if you're reaching under there and you don't see a little piece of wire. Okay, that side's done. Now this part, drop them in. Get my bag. We'll see how long it lasts. We'll see a startup difference. The main thing is, so this car is running Holley. It's running a Holley Terminator X ECU, Terminator X Max. So, I'll give you guys the rundown of the car. The guy built it back in late 2022, 2023, something like that. It's been sitting ever since. It's a 96 Mustang. There's no notations on the title, so I think it's just a base. And I think it's a GT unless you swap the seats and all that, but it's got leather. That's nice. The car's in really good shape. It's got 200,000 miles on the body. The interior, though, it's got a 5.3 swap in it, Gen 3. Brian Chili Racing Stage 2 cam. It's got a 4L80E, and the Holley Terminator X Max controls the ECU for the engine and transmission. So that's pretty much that. It's got a Ford 8.8 rear end, 373 gears, and that's pretty much it. So it's got like a 10, 15 gallon fuel cell in it as well. And fuel pump died on me. I actually I put a half can of Seafoam in there because the fuel was just old. I would assume it is old. And shortly after that, I made it maybe a few miles, and it just leaned out super hard, and the fuel pump wasn't priming. So I think it just killed the fuel pump. And so I was stuck for a little bit. So I replaced the fuel pump. I put an AutoZone special in there for like $52. Some guy said he was running it on his setup, so fuel pressure seems to be okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm on revision number 2 of my tune, so it was ready to go yesterday, but I didn't fire the car up just because I worked so late yesterday, and then it was probably about 8:30, so I don't want to fire it up. It's basically drag setup right now. So this piece, we're just going to take it once you get your pieces in. You got all 9. Yeah, I'm just going to take it and just basically curl it in, right? We'll just take it like this, kind of just tuck it in and fold it, and then we'll get it straight and basically push it in. But you want to make sure it's got some good grab. You don't want it to be slanted or tilted. You want to make sure it actually holds in there, right? Because you don't want your balls, your stainless steel pads, to come out of there. So I'm going to do it like this, a little easier. This is only temporary, so I can actually drive the vehicle and not make all the neighbors mad. You know, if I can make it quiet enough that I can, drive it at 8 o'clock at night, that's all I'm looking for. So, otherwise, I'm going to order some packing off of Amazon, some ceramic exhaust packing, and I'm gonna run that. So yeah, that's about what we're looking for. Get it in there even, where it's actually got some good hold pressure, and it'll hold it back because you don't want it right up on the edge either. So, and this is ready to install. Let's get it installed. We'll take a listen. Okay, let's see what the exhaust sounds like. Battery's completely dead. I have not drove it on this tune yet, so fuel pump prime, that's good. Oh, that's a lot quieter. Something out with the fuel. Low fuel pressure on this one, but it wasn't staying low. Now it's actually like tripping out. I haven't ran the car in about 2 days, but I may try and take it around the block quick, even though it is low, because it looks like the air fuel ratio is still hitting its targets, and at least what I got them set at. And this tune, that the adjustments I made actually seems like under load it's actually rebounding and fueling a lot better. It's like it's actually pulling through. So if you look at the air fuel. So I'm going to do this a little bit before I even get out of the driveway, because last time I got about out of the neighborhood and it stumbled, so exhaust is a lot quieter where it's actually drivable, so last time we had a problem. See it a little bit more rich, so it seems like it's, so I lost power going around a corner, so we'll see. Okay, it's leaning out pretty good now. It's leaning out a little bit though. Actually not too loud now either, so looks like it's actually driving pretty good. So exhaust is not glowing super hot. It actually seems like it's actually running now, or actually run, but it did this last time on the cold start, but now it's been warmed up about 15-20 minutes. Fuel pressure's low. We'll see how she does. Seems like it's actually doing a lot better already. Seems like it's driving way better actually. Even with no fuel pressure, I'm not leaning out. Might be okay now. As long as the fuel pump don't die, that might be the case. So if I don't, I'm gonna have to order some fittings and resize that line, the feed to the fuel pump, because this is not even, this is just like a factory in line. But I think that did it. That tune I got in there right now, I think for a stock 5.3 with the cam, I haven't opened it up because when I bought it, it's, you know, he said it needs gas it around the corner. Looks like it's not leaning out, so it must. Sorry guys, I'm not even filming right now, I'm just driving. I've been trying to drive this car the last 2 days, and it took me a lot more time to get it done. So I think I did it. enriched it pretty, a little bit. Took like a point off of the bars. Seems to be okay. It's actually driving normal. Driving. Okay, leaning out on that D-cell though. Second gear. It's holding, so and it's not super loud anymore, so I'm super happy about that because now I can actually drive it. I just need to get the so right now, it still says I have negative 11 on the fuel pressure, but it's not leaning out on me, so. It's running. I think we're good on what we did for the tune, so I think it likes it. Okay, it's starting to lean out right there. Got to 16, but I think that tune where we're at is drivable. I picked this car up for basically the price of parts. He's, I would say at least 10 grand into this thing. I mean, he did it up nice and clean, so. Seems like she's running pretty good, like she likes what she's got. I mean, it's just her old Chevy and a Ford, and with the cab and with the drag pack, and I think we're doing okay. I mean, that's where we're at. We're not leaning out hard. Even on D-cell right now, I'm letting her get hot. I mean, the temp's good. Still have no fuel pressure, so I don't want to go too far. I'm probably going to turn around up there.